Hi, I'm Sam,
And I'm Erica.
and we're Wandering Tiny. And today we're going to give you a little tour of our house that we built and show it off. So come join us. So our trailer is a 24-foot trailer. Our height is 12 feet 8 inches. We started building this house about 9 months ago, and Erica, my wife, and I, we built it ourselves. We decided to go with a lot of windows in the house, which would allow us to have pretty much any view in nature that when we're sitting in it. We wanted to make it feel really open because it is a small house. We wanted it to have as big of an opening feeling as possible, which is why we have so many windows. The siding that we used was some James HardiePlank siding, so it's a bit heavier, but we feel like it's really going to hold up to just about anything. Our house is solar powered, so we have a battery bank. As you can see behind me, we have 4 solar panels that are charging our battery bank each day. So we have 4 batteries, 4 6-volt batteries, and we get about probably 3.5 days of electricity before the batteries would go completely dead. So in this side of the house, we built a storage box which contains our 40-gallon water tank. We have the ability to hook up to city water or also run off of our own 40-gallon tank, which has water itself, and pump it through the pump that we have. On the left, you can see our external water heater, and that's ran through with propane, and so it's kind of an on-demand water heater that we keep on the exterior of the house. That there is our composting door. We have a composting toilet in our house, which helps us also remain off the grid, and that way we can take our composting toilet and the bag out of the house without dragging it all the way through. So we added this door in. You can see that we have a small drain that comes out for our shower and our sink in our bathroom, which we'll show you inside. And then here on this side as well, this is the drain that goes to our kitchen sink, which we're currently not using, which is why it's not hooked up. Over here, I'll show you the solar battery bank just briefly. We have our 4 6-volt batteries in here, an inverter charger, which is what powers which brings power into the main of the house, and then we also have a charge controller, which is where our solar comes in as well to charge our batteries. So we have the ability to do an RV hookup as well as solar, which means we can also do a generator and a handful of other things. So that is our solar system. We'll take you inside next with Erica to talk you through the interior of the house and kind of our thought process behind how we designed it and some of our inspirations.
Take a look on the inside of the house. To begin with, we have a Dutch door that we've conveniently named Darla. So you can open it just on the top, and we can keep our dog on the inside or just get a little extra air while we're cooking. And then if you come all the way back inside, we'll first take a look in the kitchen. Alright, so we'll start off in the kitchen. First off, we have a ton of countertop space so that we can do any food prep or other types of work in the tiny house that comes about. We also have tons of storage in the bottom. We have a cooler just in case our solar doesn't work for our refrigeration and things of that nature. We have plates and cups and things like that under here. And then under the sink we have our dog's food and the trash can. In this last part we have pretty much everything else. We have a camping stove top just in case our wood burning stove kind of malfunctions or anything like that, and cleaning supplies, silverware, and that kind of thing up here. On top of the counter we have our Berkey, which is really good for water filtration on the road, so that we can put pretty much any type of water in there, and I feel good drinking the water. If you haven't heard of them, definitely go check them out. Over here has become our kind of office space. We have anything from our computers to our paperwork for making the tiny house legal. Our NOAA certification is in here as well. And then our refrigerator is an apartment size refrigerator. It's a freezer and a refrigerator. And over here we have our pantry that has tons of storage, and all of these little parts come out, so we're able to get a lot of stuff in here. We have cans and spices and things like that all throughout. All right, so next up is the, I guess, living room area. This is a twin size mattress for our couch. So we stayed at quite a few tiny houses before we designed ours, and one of the big downfalls that we found in a lot of tiny houses is the lack of space to just hang out and just live. So we fixed that by having a massive couch that is very, very comfortable and perfect to nap on. Underneath we have storage boxes that house our shoes and things of that nature, so they hold quite a bit of stuff. And there's 2 layers, so there's another one behind this. And this also comes out to be a seat for when we have a lot of guests and we're just hanging out in this space. We can just put one of the pillows on top. And then over here is our dining room table. It pops up like this, and we have 2 of our bar stools to have a little space to eat here. And that way we can have a beautiful view out of our massive window here and enjoy the space that we're around while we're traveling. Furthermore, this table comes down and we're able to bring the stairs down. It's a very simple process to put our stairs completely down, and we're able to walk up into the loft. And what's great about this is our dog is able to walk up these stairs because they're very close to residential grade to the loft now. And what's great up here is that Augie is already up here and loving the space. Up here we're able to have a king-size loft, and we have a skylight that has a blackout blind on it so that we can block out the sun during the day. We also have awning windows so that if it's raining, we don't get rain inside the house. And back to the skylight, it is solar powered, so it actually closes itself when it starts to hear rain coming. So it's really great. We're able to ventilate the house even when we're not here and there's a possibility of a rainstorm coming. And I think that's about it. Our wood burning stove that we use as our cooktop surface. We have drop-in alcohol burners that allow us to use this as a 2-burner top for our wood burning stove. This is just to protect the walls from the heat from that. Over here is our closet. Another thing that we found in a lot of the tiny houses that we stayed at is there isn't a real closet. We eliminated that problem with just building a massive closet that holds all of our stuff. We're able to keep hanging clothes here, and I'm able to have dresses hang on this side, as well as we keep our dirty laundry in a bag over here to the right. We have 4 drawers each, so we keep it even. And then the bottom has a storage unit for extra linens and things of that nature. Up next is the bathroom. We have a sliding barn door that is used as stairs to get up into the storage loft above me that we keep a lot of our backpacking gear and things of that nature and extra tools. We have a composting toilet, and then we have an exhaust fan up there to make sure that our moisture is controlled in the bathroom. And right here, if you can see, let me move this out of the way, we have a little bathtub to be able to wash our dog, and a shower for us that is super low usage in terms of water. We also have an awning window in here to control the air and allow flow. And over here we have our bathroom sink, a big mirror, and we have a little mirror that comes out. We have finished our exterior and our interior kind of tour of the house. The interior, our design idea for it was to just make sure that it was super functional and we were able to feel at home in the space even while we're traveling. We also really wanted to use a lot of reclaimed material, and so a lot of the wood that you saw we reclaimed from the farm that we built on. Even the shower surround was from the barn that we built the entire house in. And so that makes it, I don't know, that we feel more at home even while we're miles and miles away from that space and we're able to travel and explore the world.
Yeah, and one of our dreams with building the tiny house was to be able to experience as much as we could and wherever we could travel with it. And so being able to use a lot of reclaimed material, being able to make it our own, allowed us to save financially in a few different areas, allowed us to plan responsibly to take a big trip like this. And so Erica and I are extremely excited to travel the United States and to take this big adventure. We both left our jobs just recently to take this big trip, and so so we are wandering tiny, and we are definitely wandering, and we definitely have a tiny house, and we thank you for joining us to view our house and to check out our videos. So thanks, and follow us on social media. We're going to be having the trip of a lifetime, and we'll be happy to share it with you. So thanks.
Bye. Thank
See
you
ya.
all.